All right, we're back for round 2. I switched to my other camera. That way the other video can be uploading while I'm doing this one. So hopefully trying to get things on a work smarter, not harder level here. Okay, so I've already got the affirmation cards out. I'm just going to warn you ahead of time. One of the puppies is in here with me. It's their nap time, basically. Look at there. And here comes her. All right. I'm going to try to keep it... no. Get down. Lay down over there. It's their nap time, for real. Bro and Sissy are their names. They're Mountain Feist breed. If you know anybody that's looking to add a 4-legged fur baby to their family, they are in need of a home. Be a good girl. Yeah, lay down. Be a good girl. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and pull some of the affirmation cards. That's basically what this video is going to be. It's just the affirmation cards and chit-chatting about it in the process. She's such a good girl. They both are. Good babies. One more time. 1:22 when I looked at the clock. Grand Rising. Happy Thursday. I hope everybody's having a great day. This is the grief affirmation deck. It's been quite some time since I've pulled any cards at all. During my downtime, I ended up, I actually burned them. All of the store-bought tarot cards that I had. It was exciting at first. It was nice having, you know, the artwork and stuff instead of just the words. But from the get-go, I have felt like if I'm going to do it at all, I'm going to just make my own cards. But it gave me, it opened the window, if nothing else. Okay. This one has flipped over. It didn't flip, but it rotated. Healing is not linear. It's a spiral. Just like the chakra spiral. I will encounter the same wounds many times, but gain new perspective with each passage. It kind of goes back to what we were talking about in the first video. 2:55 on the clock. Sorry, I got distracted by the fly. I have the door open because of the puppies. So, sorry. Alright, this is the Sweary affirmation deck. It's the little mini deck. So, I don't typically shuffle it. Just because it's not very easy to shuffle. I hope everybody has a great Father's Day. Father's Day is coming up this weekend. I'd like to acknowledge all the ancestor fathers that are up there looking down on us. Dad, the biggest dad of all. I trust in myself because I am a total badass. My father and grandfather have both passed. So, just like Mother's Day, for me, it'll just be another day. But I hope those that do celebrate have a great day. Safe travels. All that good jazz. We're going to go with the chakra affirmations next. Actually, it's called the Chakra Wisdom cards is what they're called. But they have little affirmations on them, or little prayers, if that's what you want to call them. 4:33 as I looked at the timer. We actually have over 100 different chakras in our body, but the alignment chakras are the ones that you hear the most about. All right, this is too many. There's 4 of them, but 3. You got 2 crown chakra, a sacral, and a third eye. There's 7 chakras total in the for the alignment chakras. You start at the base, which is the root chakra, and you go up all the way to the crown chakra, which is at the top of your head. You have crown, third eye, throat, heart, solar plex, sacral, and root. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give us knowledge and wisdom to get us through the day. What do we need to know? What do we need to see? What do we need to hear? Our God, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Ooh. All right, there it is. Get the tingles and the itches. There we go. There's just one. All right. First chakra, base chakra, independence. I know what my needs are, and I actively pursue them, knowing that I will be guided and provided for when I put in the effort. I open myself to all possibilities and participate fully in life. I use my imagination and my vision to initiate what I wish for, and I pursue it. I am not waiting to be rescued. I am not a victim. I am strong. That also kind of goes back to what we were talking about in the first video this morning. I don't know about anybody else, but I've been getting a lot of synchronicities here lately. In the last video, I talked about the Mickey Minnie Disney. And when I put this shirt on this morning, I remembered that I just got this shirt like couple weeks ago, I guess. So I guess I've been seeing that longer than I realized. The Mickey Minnie, if you want to say Disney, but unfortunately the original Mickey, the copyright came off of not too long ago as well. A lot of the Disney, the Pooh, and unfortunately I saw a thing where somebody's making scary movies out of them, and I'm not really down with that. I think that kind of, anyways, I'm not, look at that, that was, okay, that's too many, but we'll acknowledge them. This is the Wild Offering Oracle. This is one of the pre-bought decks that I did keep. Actually, other than the affirmations decks, I'm pretty sure this is the only one I kept. I didn't even keep Moonology. Okay. Travel, courage, impatience, relationship, and positivity. We're not going to keep those because it's too many, but I just wanted to acknowledge them. There we go. Contentment and perfectionism. Ooh, what do we got on the bottom? Intention on the bottom and feelings on the top. All right, contentment. You can learn to rest in what you already have and already are. Suddenly you remember, I'm right here resting in God. The divine, the universe, whatever you relate to. And then we have perfectionism. Permission to make mistakes is so freeing. It's the root of creativity and change. Allow me, divine, to make as many mistakes as I need. Free me from the prison of perfectionism. 9:44 on the timer. I struggle with that, I guess. Somewhat. Okay. So there's our affirmations. Before I do the yoga and the body weight cards, I did get some new cards It's a space flashcards. I'm pretty sure I still have my win, lose, or draw deck. I just have to find it. But I like this one because it has all the planets. And it came with this little index card of space age milestones. And it goes back to 1957. Which is when Sputnik 1, the first satellite, was sent up. But it has like all the planets and stuff. So like here's Earth. That's what was on top. Okay, so anyways, we're going to pull some of these. I got them out and looked at them the other day. There's 36 cards in this deck. Using flashcards makes exploring space more fun. Ideal for individuals or small groups. So we'll learn something today. I was noticing earlier, my face is really red. I got a lot of sun yesterday. I get a lot of sun every day. All right. Comment on the bottom of the deck as we start. We'll just see what comes out. We'll just take one. There we go. Uranus. Uranus is the 7th planet from our sun. 3rd largest planet in our solar system. The average distance from the sun is 1.78 billion miles. The radius is 15.882 miles. The circumference is 99.7 miles. Solar revolution is every 84 years. The average length of day is 17.24 hours. The temperature is negative 357 degrees. Wow. The Uranus has 27 moons. Oberon and Titania are the largest. Oberon and Titania. I thought of Titanic when I saw that. Factoids. All of Uranus's moons are named after Shakespearean characters. Wow. So Shakespeare could be significant to somebody. 27 moons, that's a lot of moon energy. Uranus was discovered in 1781 by William Herschel. Or Herschel. Like, that made me think of Hershey's chocolate. Herschel. 1781. Wow, that was a long time ago. I don't know if it'll... There you go. Uranus. Alright, let's try for one more. I'm not sure which astrological sign is ruled by Uranus, but you can look that up. Each astrological sign is ruled by a specific planet. Alright, we got Luna and International Space Station. I'm not going to read this whole card because there's a lot. And then Luna. Earth's only moon. In parentheses, it says satellite. The gray, sandy moon has many craters. Its southern pole contains water. I was talking about water in the first video today. Average distance from Earth is 238,855 miles. Both the rotation of the moon and its revolution around Earth takes 27 days, 7 hours, and 43 minutes. As a result, the same side of the moon always faces Earth. Factoid. In 1959, Luna 3, launched by the Soviet Union, was the first spacecraft to orbit the moon. In 1968, Apollo 8 from the United States was the first manned spacecraft to orbit the moon. On Sunday, July 20th, 1969, Neil Armstrong of Apollo 11 was the first human to set foot on the moon. He and Edwin Buzz Aldrin spent 2.5 hours exploring the lunar surface while Michael Collins orbited above. Okay, now, those are all very interesting factoids. I'll hold this up for a minute. Going into superstition, lies, rumors, whatever you want to call it, the moon landing never happened. Or it didn't happen the way they said it happened. Something about a fly in the picture of, like the infamous picture where he's standing there holding the flag. And they've actually tried to ask him many times, and Neil Armstrong, many different reporters have tried to question him about that, and he has no response. He denies it, of course. Okay, there was a rubber band around these. Oh no, there wasn't. They were in the box. Never mind. Alright, so there we go. There's our educational moment for the day. Learning about astrology a little bit at a time. Okay, let's pick these up. I'll pick the affirmations up. And then we will do the yoga. I have the yoga cards and then the body weight cards. The yoga is one of many things that I'm slowly working my way back into. I really kind of, I mention often about us, holding ourselves accountable. And, I'm one of us. And, something that I really have to hold myself accountable for right now is the fact that I let myself fall into the position that I'm in right now. I very much ignored my own needs and put my time and effort and energy into helping others when I should have been taking care of myself. And now here I am, and none of those people are around to help me. And not only was I already dealing with a lot in my personal life anyways, but then my mother passed away. She passed away March 21st of this year from brain cancer. And of course, the distance and no contact with my family, that just kind of brought all that to the forefront. I mean, the issues were already there, but, it kind of reopened that wound and made me kind of like dig deeper. So, even though I knew what I was supposed to be doing, I really, I guess in a way you could kind of say I fell off the wagon, because for quite a while, I let my emotions get the better of me, and honestly, I just quit trying. I quit caring for a while, or at least I felt like that's what I felt. I felt like I didn't care, which deep down I always do. No matter how mad I get, no matter how frustrated I get, no matter how many times I say that I don't care, I really do. I can't turn that off. And that's a personal struggle that I deal with. And, I'm sure there's a lot of other people out there that deal with it too. So, I'm holding myself accountable for that. And, I'm slowly trying to, not slowly, but just cautiously, trying to get back into it and, try to start. I went a while where I wasn't really taking very good care of myself, and, not doing the things that I should have been doing, and doing things that I shouldn't have been doing that weren't good for me. So, if there's anybody else going through something like that right now, I want to say don't be too hard on yourself, but at the same time, be honest with yourself. Sometimes we can be our own worst enemy. So, if you have to, take as much time as you need, but just don't get lost along the way. Okay? All right, we're already at 21 minutes, so I'll try not to do too much more talking. Seated forward bend strengthens spine and hamstrings, tones abdominal organs and urogenital system, calms the mind and relieves anxiety. Avoid this pose if you have asthma or a back injury. That's number 34. Keep your neck in line with your spine. Keep your feet together and relaxed. Bend your elbows and breathe deeply into your belly and back. Half spinal twist. This is really good to do in the mornings, like in your morning stretches. It really helps loosen up. It really helps loosen your whole body, but really your spine. Strengthens shoulders and hips. Tones liver, pancreas, kidneys, and adrenal glands. Expels toxins. Relieves fatigue. If you deal with back pain, that really helps. And if you're new to it and you struggle with it, when you've probably seen people do it throughout your life, but if you can either get in a door frame area or even in a chair like this where you've got something around you that you can grab onto, like I have my seatbelt thing, you can turn and then use whatever that is to keep you in a turned position. Because a lot of times if your muscles are really tight, when you turn like that, your muscles will kind of pull you right back. So, you can either sit in a chair and use the back of the chair or in a door frame. Even if you just do it for 5 minutes a day, stretching can make a world of difference in how your body feels. All right, we got extended cobra. Increases spinal flexibility, massages abdominal organs, relieves stress. And if you're financially able and it's something like that you've tried a few times and, you realize that it makes a difference, but you can't remember the moves or, you're just learning, I actually have one. There's yoga mats that you can get that have the pictures of the different stretches on them, and that helps a lot. All right, Warrior 3. This really helps with balance. Balances nervous system, improves balance. Tones abdominal organs and strengthens legs, shoulders, and back. Oh, hold on. Avoid this pose if you have high blood pressure. High blood pressure has been coming up a lot around me. Cinnamon is the quickest and easiest natural supplement that you can use to fight high blood pressure. A man that I used to work with took prescription medicine for high blood pressure, and when he started taking the cinnamon, he didn't have to take the prescriptions anymore. Extended triangle strengthens thighs, stretches legs, hips, and shoulders. Tones reproductive organs, improves digestion, relieves stress and anxiety. Avoid this pose if you have low blood pressure. All right, let's see. Is this a breathing? No. I was going to try to find, here we go. Alternate nostril breathing. Cleanses respiratory system, balances left and right brain. Relieves stress and anxiety, calms the mind, and develops concentration. And if you don't have to sit Indian style or crisscross applesauce, however you want to say it, you can do it sitting in a chair. If you have bad knees or a bad back or whatever, chair yoga was one of my focus areas. Chair yoga and yoga, because a lot of people have either past injuries or medical conditions that make it to where they can't get up and down off the floor. So chair yoga is a real thing. So if you ever see me share a pose like this, just know that there's, it always makes me think of, you remember those old aerobic videos where like you had the lead lady and then there'd be two ladies behind her, and one lady would be doing the advanced version of whatever, and then one lady would be doing like the easier, the beginner version. Okay, so just think of chair yoga as beginner yoga. Because a lot of times, the more you do it, the better your body will feel, and eventually you won't need the chair anymore. Depending on where you're at in your life. Knee injuries is a lot of the times what prevents people from being able to get up and down off the floor. Knee injuries, back injuries, sometimes even like equilibrium type stuff. Hold on just a second. I'm going to turn the big fan on instead of just my little fan. It's starting to warm up. All right, we're going to do the body weight cards and then we'll be done. I'm not really sure what changed, but I have a community tab now on my page. So I did change the name of the page. But I do have a community tab now. So I'll try to get in the habit of using that. These are called body weight exercise cards. Designed in the USA, but made in China. Surprise, surprise. All right. I like these cards because, not everybody has access to equipment. And it kind of really, they go well with the yoga because there's no equipment needed. Reverse crunch. This is a level 2, card number 25. Remember to breathe during this exercise. Inhale as you start and exhale as you exert the effort of bringing your knees up. I used to say that to my clients all the time at Curves. Remember to breathe. I equivalent it when you pull in, breathe in. When you push out, breathe out. Try to get in rhythm with whatever moves you're doing. Body weight row. This does require a stationary bar, so we'll skip that one. Single leg squat. Ooh, yeah, that's a level 3. I knew that would be. Card number 36, which breaks down to a 9. Keep your core muscles engaged and torso straight throughout the movement. This move does require a significant amount of balance. Anytime you're doing any of these moves, please make sure that you do have a chair, a wall, a countertop, something nearby that if you lose your balance and you start to fall, you can catch yourself. And if you're not that confident in yourself, please do not attempt them. Please use discernment and your own judgment. You know your strengths and your weaknesses, so just use caution. All right, and then fire hydrant. He's hiking his leg. Card number 30. This is just a level 1. This is if you've had a hip replacement, this is a good exercise to keep that worked. Or if you deal with stiff hips, make sure your core muscles are stable and only the hips are moving. All right, let's see if we can get one more to replace the one that we took out. I think with the exercise, 2 of them just fell outside. Hold on. Those will be the 2 we take. Okay. Side to side push-up. Card number 2. Also a level 2. As you perform the exercise, remember not to lean your head to the side. Always stay in a neutral position. Don't let your elbows flare out to the side as you perform the exercise. So you start in a wide stance and you just sway your body. You don't actually move your arms out of position. And then tiger bend push-up. That's where you go from your forearms to your palms. Sorry, excuse me. Card number 9, level 2. To make it easier, start from the bottom with your forearms resting on the floor before you push your body upwards, or begin from your knees instead of your feet. And of course, most of these moves, it was 32, 33 when I looked at the clock. Most of these moves, especially if you have the names, you can Google them or look them up on YouTube, to give you proper positioning or whatever. It's time for me to get up and move. All right. I hope everybody has enjoyed this session. I hope it gave you some encouragement. I hope you learned something new. And I hope it helps you in your day, some way, shape, or form. As always, be grateful for what you have, the big, the small, and everything in between, and the blessings that are yet to come. And if you see a need out there, today, tomorrow, next week, if there's any possible way that you can fill that need, please do so. You may not only better their day, but you could possibly change their life. And you never know the impact it can have on yours. I hope you guys have a great day. Try to stay positive, stay strong, and I'll see you next time. 33:43 on the clock. Bye.